yourself first. Okay. Tell me
Yeah,
something
ma'am.
about yourself and where you're from and what is the issue.
Ma'am, my name is Divya. I'm from Guntur, AP, Andhra Pradesh. And actually, I asked regarding my daughter's issue. She got the gray hairing. She is studying ninth standard, 13 years completed, 14th is running. So I have found recently 2 to 3 days back. Initially, we can do some, a treatment for that, no, so it won't get more, no. That is the issue I messaged in the chat box.
Correct. So, does she have any other health issue?
Recently, regular periods also started, ma'am. Earlier it was monthly, it's a regular only. Recently, it's like 40 days once, 50 days once, 1.5 month. It's skipping 15 days, 15 days.
Okay. Uh, and anything else? Any other health issues apart from this?
Mm, No issues, ma'am.
No
That's it.
issue. So, considering your daughter got this graying hair, do you have any health issues?
For my side,
Correct. Because you might have passed on to your daughter, right? The immune system works in uh, kind of the cell degeneration works in that fashion, right? So what
she-
we are, we pass on sometimes to our kids also, cell degenerated cells.
okay, she's my first child, and that time I was not having any issues. And second baby, after 2 years, I got a baby boy, and by that time I was having the thyroid once in delivery time. I mean, carrying time only I got it in 6th or 7th month. Then doctor suggested for tablets, Thyronum or something. I'm not remember that name. And later after delivery again checked for this thyroid. No, that time it was normal. So she suggested like you can stop the medicine and continue as usual. Later, 4 5 years back, I was getting put on weight more. I was feeling like while stepping in, no, in states, that time I was like very tired to get it. So I thought of that I'm getting weight now, so better to check up for thyroid. My friends also suggested your weight is no more now, so you can go for a thyroid maybe. So I was actually that time no hardly I was sleeping 5 hours like that. My husband used to come. He traveled from because of her late night working hours. No, so I was sleeping at 11 and morning 6 like that. So 5 to 6 hours only. Because of some maybe that reason I'm not sure that I'm not medical side, no, so I was just assuming maybe the sleeping hours less, that's what. Then I was having thyroid, but now I can see the TSH is recently 15 days back I have checked it, 6.3 TSH. T3 and T4 are normal, and TSH is 6.3. And 45 days back I was taken the thyroid report. This one is the recent one. That time it was 6.818.
Oh,
That is the only issue I'm facing. The remaining no diabetic and no other issues. Only the thyroid.
okay. So what is the current diet and lifestyle that you follow in the house?
Um, as usual, South Indian food only, ma'am. Morning time we used to have dosa, idli. Recently started for kids. No, they are using this cornflakes. In milk I was giving for them. And evening times, no, carrot juice or something. Once they come from school, no, that time I was giving some juices, fruit juices I'm giving. And afternoon rice and dal or one more curry and curd rice was giving.
Okay. So
uh,
are you vegetarian or a non-vegetarian?
Myself is veg, ma'am. My family, they'll take non-veg, ma'am.
Why?
My,
Why are you vegetarian?
I don't like to have non-veg, so I just stopped it. I can
Why?
prepare for my family.
Any reason you don't like non-veg?
Harming to someone, someone is not good.
Oh, you stopped because you thought you were giving pain to someone, right?
Yeah, yeah, that is a true thing. And that's what I stopped it. It's a
Okay,
pain, right? When if we by cutting vegetables, we can by skip that, then we can feel like the pain. So
okay. So, when did you stop eating non-veg?
I stopped by, I mean, after having kids only, ma'am. Uh,
Okay,
5, 6 years back, stop.
okay. Just curiosity, okay? Some questions that might help you to also understand. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
So, like when you said, I have stopped non-veg because don't want to give pain to another animal. So, do you think when you make for your own family members, are you still giving the pain to the animal by any chance?
Ma'am, that we should not force to others to stop, ma'am. That is, they themselves have to know, and we should
No,
not.
no, no. I'm only talking about you. I'm talking about you. Like you stop eating, okay, by which you stop harming the animal, correct? So now when you're cooking for somebody the same stuff, do you think you're still harming the animal?
If I should not cook, they'll go outside, ma'am.
No,
Outside food is not good.
I understand that. I understand. That's the next thing which we are talking about. Do you think you're still harming the animal when you are chopping and making for your kids or family?
I feel like if they'll not eat, that's good, but they are not listening. I don't
Yeah, but
want to
that's
push
fine.
them
I
to stop
understand.
now.
But we'll not talk about their perspective. We are talking about your perspective. Do you think you're still harming the animal?
One side it will be there, ma'am, surely.
It is there. So you stopping eating doesn't really help because you are still part of animal cruelty. You're still causing pain in the name of family now. Earlier, you used to cause it in the name of yourself also. So it's a very simple rule, right? In the universe, when we give pain, we get pain, which you understood in life, correct? So that's the reason you stop. Okay, now, but however, we are actually causing pain even when you're cooking for your family members, isn't it? Correct?
Okay.
So the pain isn't stopped. The pain is still going to come. So, right? So, first thing is that. So, if you think that you not eating is going to help you, it's not going to help you because you're still killing somebody for someone else today, also. Right?
Okay. Oh, yeah,
Correct.
no. Okay.
Say, for example, how do you, which animals do you eat kind of for your food, as your food?
Um, eggs, eggs, ma'am, and broiler chicken, ma'am, and
Beef?
mutton, that is what, sheep or goat, that
Okay.
only. Other than that, nothing else.
Okay. Have you ever
Fish
tried to
also.
cut them?
Fish
So,
and prawns also they used to take, ma'am.
okay. Have you ever tried to cut these animals by your own hands?
No, ma'am.
Oh, you didn't. It's your
No,
food, right?
it's
You
food only, but
vegetable you cut with your own hands. Why didn't you try to cut these animals by your own hands? Have you ever thought, why didn't I try to cut the chicken, hold the chicken and cut it off the neck?
no, ma'am, I didn't try. I won't try.
You won't try. So
Yes.
there is something in us which really tells us this is wrong.
No one will say, ma'am, that, but
No,
myself, I can.
correct. We feel it inside that what we are doing with some other animal is wrong, which we cannot cut and eat. Maybe it's not our food, you know. So if I cut one of your finger, There's no difference by in eating your finger or a chicken.
That's
Correct?
true. That's true.
So if I feel like eating non-veg today, and if I say I want to cut your daughter or your kid, any other kid, okay, would you be okay with that? I will not eat, but I can't help my kids want it. So can I chop one of your kids?
No, ma'am.
Not okay, right? But even if you're not looking, I just pick up one kid and chop it. How would you feel about me? Would you allow me to do that?
No, ma'am. How can it is?
Come on, yeah. I don't eat at all. I'm just making it for my kids because they might go outside and eat. So it's better take that, do that with your kid and help my kid, you know, fulfill their wishes just by taking one of your kid. You can produce more.
I won't agree, ma'am. As
You
a
won't
mother, how can?
agree. But
Yes.
but do you think chicken's mother agrees? Hen's mother agrees, or the goat's mother will agree, or fish mother will agree, or the animal which you're eating they will agree?
Because they're not having their, how we can say.
The way you think? Similarly, let's think for them also, right? You think that she will make another chicken for herself, give birth to another child. I'm also saying the same thing. Why don't you give birth to another child? I'll just pick one your child and make my kids eat. That should be normal, right? It's what we give, we get. Correct?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Is that right?
From my perspective, I was thinking I'm right. But you are saying that anyway you are doing the thing. So, but you are skipping that non-veg and all. Even though the sin is there, you are saying,
And
right?
to add on to favor your kids, you're killing somebody else's kid, thinking that that mother can produce as many as she wants. And when I say the same phenomena applies to you also, you can produce n number of kids. Let me chop one of your kids. You are not okay with that. And if I do that forcibly, would you be blessing me or cursing me?
Obviously, it's a curse, ma'am.
Correct. And if you are the mother and serving this curse to your own kid, how is that good for your kid?
Okay.
Help me understand. You being a mother, taking responsibility to grow up a good youth for tomorrow, is serving this curse onto the child just to think that he might eat outside. I better serve the curse to my child. Is that helpful?
I was trying to tell them, ma'am, just
No,
avoid the non-veg
we
and
can't
all.
try to get them. First, we need to correct ourselves. We can't teach others when we are wrong,
Okay.
isn't it?
Okay.
When your understanding is not right, we can't teach our kids, right? The flaw, the mistake that you're doing, that not realizing that, first of all, you are causing pain. Secondly, you're giving your child a cursed food and expecting the child to flourish in life.
Actually, ours is combined family, ma'am.
Mm.
My in-laws and brother-in-law, everybody is here. So if I stop, also they won't stop. So
But
if
if you stop, you might stop creating the karma that will come back for you. Because when the pain will come back, okay, Divya, nobody will be willing to share. Your karma is going to go with you. Their karma is going to go with them. But what you are doing right now is supporting them to kill somebody, saying that they will not listen. But I'm saying, Divya, are you listening to yourself? You being a mother, if you can't understand a mother's feeling, then nobody will understand around you, right?
got it, got it.
Correct. So, first of all, we need to stop. They might do anything. That's their choice, right? What is your choice? If your mother is wrong, and the same thing is replicated by the child by default, correct? If mother
Yes,
says, no, I've stopped eating, but I will cook for you, I will kill somebody for you, the child adopts that thing. Child doesn't see the mother is not eating. Child equally sees that she is still killing. So I can also kill. Correct? Unconsciously, the message goes to the child. So the first thing, Divya, is whether the child corrects or no, whether the family members correct or no, the pain that you're giving is going to come back to you only, Divya. Right?
okay.
Nobody is going to share, right? When the pain comes to you, will your family members share the pain that you get?
No, ma'am.
No.
Every individual only. That is, no one will share, even the
No
husband or
one will.
son or daughter or
Absolutely. So now
you
what
will.
I'm trying to teach you is that you understand what wrong you are doing. So first
Okay.
you correct yourself. The root is corrected. Then actually the family changes naturally, right? Because nobody knows in the kitchen what you're cooking. You can
Okay.
even give the family the best of the meals without having the curse in it, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
So this is what you will understand, Divya. And this is one of the reason of your hormonal imbalance also, if you see. No. If you see instinctively, if a chicken runs in front of you, do you feel like eating him? If you
Okay.
see a chicken running in front of you, okay, if you listen to your body instinctively, do you feel like catching hold and eating it?
No, ma'am.
No, we don't feel it. So, do you think should you listen to your instinct, or should you put the salt, spice, and other thing and manipulate it and then eat it?
Okay.
Get it?
Got it. Got it.
Get it? So what we are doing is we are not listening to our instinct. We are eating what we are not meant for. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Even if you see the egg, no, what is egg? Do you eat your own cycle eggs?
No, ma'am. That is also
You eat,
giving birth to young ones.
correct. But you are eating somebody's egg. That is hormones. Menstrual cycles eggs. Not
Yes.
realizing we can't eat that, what is eggs coming in during the periods.
Yeah, right.
Correct. What are you, I mean, we need to correct our thought process. What are you feeding to our child? Correct. So, because that itself will become the child's thought process. And then whatever is happening in her body is only because of this, because her body is very acidic. Okay. Everything that you're giving is causing acid generation in the body. Cooked food itself is acidic. To add on, you are adding animals into it. It is super toxic to your body. Like I said, if you see the chicken, you don't feel like eating it, but you're eating it. Correct? So when your machine says don't eat, you're not listening to it. Keep a plate of flesh in front of you and keep mangoes or bananas in front of you. What will you eat?
Go for fruits only. I don't
Correct.
like.
So your instincts direct you to the fruit. But now what you did, you took the flesh, roasted it, put the salt, spice, and manipulated it. And now that the flesh becomes edible. Is that really what you want to eat, which is not edible? So, which is what I'm trying to say is your body is
Yes,
not
ma'am.
designed for it, but you are still putting into your body, and that is the cause of your health issues. So,
Okay.
the pain that you're giving is coming back. One. Second is the second element which you are including in your diet is dairy. Do you think dairy is vegetarian or a non vegetarian?
Baby, no?
Dairy, milk products.
That is veg only, no, ma'am.
Milk is veg. Where it is coming from? Which tree is giving you that?
But trees are not giving animals. We are getting from animals.
So anything coming from animals become vegetarian. I'm hearing for the first time.
Okay, I'm not aware of that, ma'am. I
No,
thought of the
I'm
milk.
also not aware. I'm also understanding for the first time that if it's coming from chicken, it is vegetarian. If it's coming from trees, it becomes a non-vegetarian. I'm just confused. So anything coming from plants is supposed to be vegetarian, right? If milk is coming from animal, would it be a vegetarian or a non-vegetarian?
Animal is non-veg, no, ma'am.
Animal is non-veg, but 2 minutes back you told me it was vegetarian. So I'm confirming, is milk a vegetarian?
I totally confused.
No. Why? Let's get clarity, right? Milk is coming from animal. So will it be a plant product or animal product?
Animal product only, ma'am. That
Tell you.
is.
Correct. So will it become Shakahari just because Divya is saying it is Shakahari?
No, no, no. No, ma'am.
No. Because it's
Yeah.
coming from animal, it is still going to be a non-veg and it is going to be animal food.
Okay.
No way
Yes.
close to vegetarian.
Yes.
So what Divya is assuming that it's a vegetarian is a false premise.
No, ma'am.
World is telling us this is vegetarian. World is teaching us. Doctors are telling us it's vegetarian. Milk. But listen, Divya, it's coming clearly from animal and it is no longer a plant product.
Yes.
Shakahari, it is not Shakahari. It is animal product coming from the mass of animal. Right?
Yes.
So it cannot be Shakahari in any language.
Okay.
Okay. So, do you think you're giving any pain when you're having this dairy product, animal product, milk product? Is there any pain which we cause? Like chicken, we know we are cutting them and, we are killing them. And the goat, we know we are killing them. Do you think when you are consuming milk, are you giving any pain to anybody?
Sorry, ma'am. God,
Once I couldn't hear you.
I did. I didn't hear you properly.
Like chicken, non-veg, you don't eat because you give pain to somebody, some other animal, right? But
Mm-mm.
say if you're drinking milk, are you causing any pain to any animal?
Not giving pain, but we are taking their food, baby's food. I can feel that.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you. There was.
No, ma'am, I'm not giving the pain I mean, to that animal, but taking food from their babies. I can
Correct.
feel that.
Correct. We are taking the food of the another baby. Correct. We are stealing it. We are not even taking it. We are stealing it. Correct.
Yeah.
So tell me, is it ethical to give our kids somebody else's food? If I steal your kid food, would you be happy about it?
No, ma'am. If someone will take our baby's food, no, we cannot agree to give them. No, the same way we can feel it.
Correct. Let's take the position now. I'm Divya and you are the cow. Okay, Divya. Uh, and let me tell you, say, I want milk from Divya. Would Divya be able to give me milk? Divya is a cow right now. We are assuming that Divya is a cow. Okay, like I am the Divya who is giving milk to the kids in the morning with cornflakes. And you are the cow. I want milk from you. Would you be able to give me milk today?
No, ma'am, I won't give. You people can take. No,
Correct. But you even if I want to take, I can't take today. Why I will not be able to take? Because you're not lactating. Correct?
yes,
What is the
yes,
first thing I will have to do to Divya to get the milk?
not understanding, ma'am.
See, you will give me milk provided you are lactating, right?
Okay.
You have a baby and you are lactating, but you are not today. So I can't anyways take milk from you, correct?
Yes.
So if I want milk from you, what is the first thing I'll have to do, Divya, to you?
No idea, ma'am.
You'll have to produce a child, right?
Yeah.
So for that, I'll have to make you pregnant, no?
Okay.
Without you getting pregnant, I cannot get the milk, right?
Yes, right.
So since you're a cow and I want the milk for my family, my festivals and my religious purposes, would you be willing to become pregnant for me? I'm asking you, okay? You're a cow. We generally don't ask, but I'm so liberal that I'm asking you. Generous I am. So would you be willing to become pregnant for my family?
No.
No. Oh, so bad. I think the cow. Do you think that the cows are there waiting for us to make them pregnant? As a female, you don't want to become pregnant for me, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
But is that cow waiting to become pregnant
No,
because you
there is
want
no
milk?
work from the cow, ma'am. Directly, people are doing whatever they want because they are not having their own individuality. I mean, they are dependent on us.
Correct. But they are not dependent on us, actually. They are a freebie. Like you are free today, no? They are also supposed to be living in freedom. But because of our selfishness, we are doing what we are doing, right?
Yeah.
So if
Yes,
I
ma'am.
make you pregnant, this is the worst thing I can do to any female, right? You straight away said no, but today you are drinking the milk of that cow who has been forced pregnant because you want the milk, right? Do you
Yes,
think if the same act is done to any of our family members, would that be okay? Be it
got
you
it,
or
ma'am.
daughter or anybody, any female of the family.
No, ma'am.
One second. Yeah. Can we do such an act to any of our family member?
No, ma'am.
No. But we are doing it to somebody else, right? Cow. And not just that, once she becomes pregnant, she delivers, then she gets the milk. Correct? Like
Yes,
you
ma'am.
became pregnant, you delivered your child, right? That was such a precious moment for you, correct? Where you
Yes,
wanted to be with the child and feed the child. Right? The same phenomena is the motherhood is in the cow. There's no difference. When she delivers, she wants to feed, be with the child the way you enjoyed the childhood of your child. Correct? But what
yes.
we are doing, because we want to give our child the milk, the protein, whatever calcium and nonsense what we are talking about, which is not there in the milk, we are going and doing all this rubbish act with the cow and buffalo. Think think if this act is done to you, Divya, would you be blessing me for drinking milk or doing the puja or the havan or the ghee? Would you be blessing me for that? If I do such an act where I make you pregnant and when the milk comes to you, I give little to the child and take the rest for my family.
No, it's not blessed, ma'am.
Correct. So when you are having all these things in your food, how will the child be healthy? This is not a blessing. This is a curse, right? God is not doing any difference between you and a cow. Correct. Is
Yes.
God in front of God? Would you be different than a cow, or a cow will be different? Will be treated differently?
No, no.
You
Everybody,
both are the
animal
things.
or human being, anyone is the same to God.
Correct. So you both are treated equally in the eyes of God.
Yes.
Correct. So if you're harming somebody, the pain is going to come back. Correct. And with that curse, that mother is cursing you, and you're feeding the same thing to your child. Do you think your child will be healthy?
No.
No. And no, so you are not, because you're eating the hormone of another species. Cow is not your mother. Cow is not human's mother. We need to understand that, right?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Cow's hormone grows the child so fast. Compare the cow's child and your child. 1.5 year, your child would not be that big as the cow's child, correct? So if
Yes.
you give that amount of hormones to your child, what would be child's condition, body condition? Worst. Mental condition, worst. You can understand this because you've gone through thyroid. Thyroid is a hormonal imbalance itself, right?
Yes.
So first thing what we advise people is stop this animal cruelty. Okay. If not, teach your child about it. You also understand. We can help you to understand this completely and help you transition it. And what is happening? This is huge amount of acid in your child's body. Okay.
Okay.
And
Okay.
if you fix it based on the pills, okay, be it Ayurvedic pill, homeopathy pill, or allopathy pill, it's going to be a temporary relief. It's not going to be a solution permanently. What is the best solution is give the child what it is designed to eat. They are designed to eat fruits and vegetables. If you include fruits and vegetable into their meal and remove all these harming food from their, you know, table, then you might see a change which will happen from inside out, right?
Okay. Yeah.
So even taking the pill is not going to stop the graying of your, whitening of the hair. The periods which she is experiencing is not normal. Generally, if you see, we are not supposed to be bleeding during periods, but we are bleeding today. Bleeding is nothing but a toxin coming out of our body. Okay.
Okay.
So if your body is cleaner, you will never bleed in the period cycle also, but the cycle will happen naturally,
Okay.
effortlessly. Okay. So think over it. I've shared few videos with you, Divya. I want you to watch all the three videos to show to your kid also. You also see it. And then in case if you have any question, come back to me onto it. Fine?
Sure.
You
Sure.
have any more question for me right now?
For thyroid also, it's a hormonal imbalance only. No?
Absolutely. It's a hormonal imbalance, and your body is handling so much of hormones of another animal. And since you've been eating cooked food is also a toxic food for our body. If you see the videos, you will understand, get the clarity that the salt, spices, and everything what we are adding in the cooked food is toxic to our body, and that is what is causing the all the hormonal imbalance plus the animal food which you are including in your body. So if you
Okay.
stop all that animal food, okay, your hormones will not get affected because what is happening, it is body is trying to handle the hormones of another species in your body. Your
Okay.
body is not used to that level of hormones. Okay, firstly we need to stop doing that, all the wrong things that we are doing. Okay. In case you
Okay.
want to experience reversal of your thyroid, you let me know. I can help you join the 1 month group, 1 month program that we have.
Okay.
Thank you. Anything else?
No, ma'am. For
Okay.
my daughter only, I was
Yeah. So
messaging in the
when
group.
when the mother changes, the daughter will change, become healthy naturally.
Okay.
Mother is making the mistake to feed wrong things to the child.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Sure.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so
That's
much.